Hey, I want to welcome you to today's devotion. Today I want to ask you a question, and that is, when life is over, when everything is done, how do you want to be remembered? Well, we're going to talk about that today. So let's go straight to our devotion right now. One of my favorite passages of Scripture is in Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 14, and it says this: "Pursue peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord." Oh, I want to see God move. I want to see God work in my life. And when life is over, I want to see Him in heaven. And so what does the Bible say? Pursue peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. Now, what is this thing, holiness? You know, that's a kind of a big religious term. So what does that mean? Well, holiness is a process. It's the work of God in the believer. You see, there's only one who is truly holy, and that one is Jesus Christ. He's the only person who has lived a perfect, sinless life, a holy life. He is the Holy One. So when we pursue holiness, what are we pursuing? We're pursuing Christ. We're pursuing the likeness, the image of Christ. So when everything is over, I want to be known for being like Jesus. And that not that I was like Christ when I first became a Christian. Yes, He changed me, and there were things that became like Him. But also, I want to be known that I was growing in His image, becoming more and more and more and more like Jesus. You see, holiness is a process that begins when the Holy One enters our hearts, but it goes on for the rest of the Christian life. And so the total of the Christian life is becoming more and more and more and more like Him. Oh, I tell you what an adventure it is to pursue the likeness of Christ, to become like Jesus. You'll have circumstances, you'll have situations that you will run into that will be devastating. You'll fail, you'll fall flat on your face. All kinds of things will happen. You'll experience tragedy. But in all of those things, if you will get your eyes fixed on Jesus and ask Him, Lord, in this situation, in this circumstance, make me more like Jesus. Make me more like Him. You see, we're all running a race. We're all in this race, and it's the race of the Christian life. And so what we're to do in this race is we're to pursue holiness. We're to pursue holiness, Christ likeness. And if you want to be victorious, if you want to be a winner in the race, give your life to that end. I tell you what, when I die, I don't want my children and grandchildren to remember that, oh yeah, our father was a great preacher, or he preached to all these people. No, this is what I want them to remember me by. Our grandfather wasn't perfect, but he strove to be like Jesus. And I saw him as he aged. I saw him become more and more and more and more like Jesus. That is what the pursuit of holiness is. So today, why don't you pursue peace with all men and holiness, without which no one shall see the Lord?